This was 4 years ago when I was a freshman in high school. I had a best friend, I'll call her Deli. Deli was able to make it into show choir by randomly showing up at the choir director's door and singing impromptu. Fast forward to competition season, she's got very few friends because she's a crazy little ADD hyperactive shit who took nothing seriously and had no desire to make anyone's life better. She basically did whatever she thought was funny with no regard for consequences for herself or others. So she's walking around with my other friend, I'll call her Jem. Jem and Deli get to go on a break and they decide to go to some really ghetto strip mall near the high school. So they walk past this shitty little pet shop and Deli sees this albino rat. She thought it was cute and that its cage wasn't a good enough home, so she bought it for only $1. She felt so awesome for saving this rat from its life at the pet shop. She thought it was going to be eaten by a larger pet. Then she remembers she's at a show choir competition about 3 hours away from her house and she spent her actual last dollar on the rat. Nobody is going to buy her stupid rat a cage since it only cost her $1. Like I said, she didn't have many friends besides Jem and a few others. So now where is this rat going to go for the rest of the day and during the bus ride home? Well, some guy bought Deli and the rat a Caesar salad in a to-go box. So for the afternoon, the rat lived in the box of salad, probably doing just fine munching on salad. Unfortunately, the dressing was pre-mixed into the lettuce and other ingredients, so the whole setup was pretty slimy. A few glitches happened during the ride home, but not crucial to the story. Mostly everyone just hated Deli even more because she once again did something stupid and crazy without regard to the future health of the rat. By the way, she named him Caesar Salad. So she gets home and hides the rat from her mom, because her mom is a crazy psycho and also because she can't have a pet rat. Her mom would freak if she found out about the salad box. So Deli asks me to take him in as my pet. I've never been allowed to have a pet and my parents didn't change their mind for Caesar Salad either. So the weekend has passed and on Monday I get the bright idea to give the rat to my science teacher because she didn't have a class pet yet, and she liked me pretty well. Everything goes well and Deli brings the rat to school to give to me so I can give it to my teacher. The same friend who bought the salad also happened to have a spare rat cage lying around and gave it to me so my teacher couldn't say no. I always left my locker unlocked and told her to put the little guy in my locker. By the way, he's still in the box, and Deli hasn't cleaned it or changed any of the lettuce out or even let the rat out for a little. So she tells me she's made the drop off. After school I go to my locker, open it up, and the box isn't in there. She's sure she put it in there. We assume it got stolen or whoever found it in their locker let it outside or something. So for the rest of the week we laugh about how silly it is. Then on Friday my best friend tries checking the other lockers in case someone still had it in there and happened to leave it unlocked. So Friday after school we find it after trying to open like 50 lockers near mine. Deli is very dumb at this age, so despite my clear instructions including my locker number, she got the wrong locker. We're ecstatic because we found him. The rat looks terrible. He's yellow and wet and matted, clearly scared and covered in poop and pee and nearly suffocating. The box is so slimy. It's horrifying. Just our luck, my teacher is gone that day. So we took him into her room and left him in the cage I made faux.